Hare Krishna. Today we will discuss chapter number 1, text number 19. ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ hṛdayāni vyadārayat nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva tumulo abhyanunādayan. So here ghoṣo dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ, that ghosh, that loud vibration, dhārtarāṣṭrāṇāṁ means the sons of Dhṛtarāṣṭras, hṛdayāni means the hearts, vyadārayat got shattered by that tumultuous sound of the conchshells blown by the 18 warriors and others of the Pāṇḍavas party. The hearts of sons of Dhṛtarāṣṭra were shattered. So nabhaś pṛthivīṁ caiva. So the sky, from the sky till the earth, everything was vibrating and resounding. Tumulo, tumultuous sound. Tumula means tumultuous. Abhyanunādayan, the resounding. Abhyanunādayan. Nada means the sound. Abhyanunāda means the resounding. It was so tumultuous that the hearts of the Dhṛtarāṣṭra sons and the opposite party were totally shattered. So, in the Purport, Prabhupada says that when Bhīṣma and other sides blow their conchshells from the Duryodhana side, there was no heartbreaking of Pāṇḍavas, but there was no mentioning of any occurrence that Pāṇḍavas' hearts were shattered. But in this particular verse, it is mentioned that the hearts of the sons of Dhṛtarāṣṭra were shattered by the sounds vibrated by the Pāṇḍavas party. So this is due to the Pāṇḍavas are having a full confidence on Lord Kṛṣṇa. So that's the reason why one who takes the shelter of the Supreme Lord, the Lord has nothing, the person has nothing to fear, because he has taken the shelter of the Lord. And even in the midst of the greatest calamity, the person is not at all fearful. That's the reason why Pāṇḍavas were not fearful. And we should understand that those who are not Krishna consciousness, they are fearful. And the non-devotees, that's the reason why Krishna is sitting in everybody's heart. And those who are not devotee of Krishna, Krishna gives the fear in their heart. And those who are devotees, Krishna gives them nirbhayata. Nirbhayata means fearlessness. So Krishna gives that the degree of fearlessness according to the degree of surrender of a particular devotee. And in 15.15 also Krishna gives that sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishtoh mattah smriti jnanam apohanam cha. So Krishna also says there that he is the giver of forgetfulness and remembrance, and he is the giver of the knowledge. So we should understand that we are not the bodies, we are the soul. And this is the reason why Srila Prabhupada is also given the name Abhay Charan. Abhay Charan means one who has taken the shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord. Charana is fearless. Abhaya. Bhaya means fear. Abhaya means fearless. So Srila Prabhupada was fearlessly went to the Western world, established 108 temples, and even in Calcutta, when at the time of Second World War, all the people were running here and there because by the aeroplane there was bombing on Calcutta. But Srila Prabhupada was not at all fearful, and all the people were surprised to see how this Abhay Charan is so Abhay, how he is so fearlessness. So devotee is always fearless. There is an example of Shri Prahlad Maharaj also. The Prahlad Maharaj, actually his father was terrorist number 1, Hiranyakashipu. And this Hiranyakashipu was so much trying to kill his small child, but this small child Prahlad was not at all fearful of Hiranyakashipu, and he was having unflinching faith on Vishnu. So we can understand that the devotee do not have fear of death at all. There is another example of Amrish Maharaj. So Durvasa Muni felt offended by Amrish Maharaj when he broke his fast and drank the water before Durvasa Muni. And Durvasa Muni created another demon to kill Amrish Maharaj, and then Sudarshan Chakra came to chasing Durvasa Muni, and Durvasa Muni was traveling everywhere. He even went to the Vaikuntha and told Vishnu that please help me to save from this Sudarshan. This Sudarshan killed that demon also, but the Amrish Maharaj was not at all fearful. He was just standing peacefully, praying to the Lord, having a vandana in his heart. So this is the example that the devotee is always fearless. And there are so many examples like Dhṛtarāṣṭra. Dhṛtarāṣṭra was so fearless. Even in his heart he was a devotee, but outside he was having the body of a demon. And he was challenging Indra that use this Vajra, and using this Vajra you can kill me. So kill me so that I can go back home, back to Godhead. So that was the fearless level of Dhṛtarāṣṭra. You see the example of Bhīṣma Dev. He was in the vyadārayat with Lord Kṛṣṇa. He was on the opposite party, so he was having so many painful arrows of Arjuna coming inside, but he was not at all fearful of death. He was waiting for his death. So Krishna's devotee is always fearless. This is the lesson to be learned from this verse. And there is a pa varga. Pa, pha, ba, bha, ma. Pa means parabhav. So we see that in this material world there is always parabhav. Parabhav means the defeat. All the material endeavors are defeated. So, or also it is called as parishram, the useless endeavor to win over to lord over the material nature. So this is called as pa. Then comes the fa. Fa means the face. Face means the foam which is coming by the hard working. For example, the horses, they run so hard, they run so fast, so there is a foam coming out of their mouth. So you can see sometimes some people are from their mouth the foam are coming because they work so hard. So this is called as fa. But in spiritual world there is no face, no fena, there is no foam, because there is Vaikuntha. Vai means without, and Kuntha means anxiety or suffering. Vaikuntha means that place where there is no anxiety and no suffering. So there is no pa varga in the spiritual world. So this is pa, pha, ba. Ba means bandhan. Bandhans means the bondage. So we get bounded by so many obligations in this material world. We have the family obligations, we have the corporate obligations, we have the spiritual obligations, we have so many obligations. So the mental obligations. So this is called as bandhan. And then comes the bha. Bha means the bhaya, fear. So we are so fearful from the morning till night. As soon as we get up, we are fearful to get a job, get the work. The husband is fearful of wife, wife is fearful of husband, the servant is fearful of the owner, owner is fearful of the servant. So many fears are there, but the ultimate fear is the fear of death. Even if we cross the road, we are so fearful of death. So that is called as bha. And then comes the ma. Mrityu. Mrityu is the ultimate truth of life. No matter how much you try to live forever, there will be one day you will die. Death has never forgotten to take anybody. It doesn't happen that Yamaraj forgot somebody to pick up by mistake. No, death is inevitable. So this is called as pa, pha, ba, bha, ma. Parishram, fena, bandhan, bhaya and mrityu. But Krishna consciousness is apavarga. Apavarga means beyond this pavarga. It's the liberation from all this material bondage and eternal service to the Lord Shri Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you.